Okay, and I gotta make sure the earphones are not working that I did this shit. Good morning, welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth TX. Let's make sure y'all can hear me. Is my volume down on this? Yes. Is my volume down on this? Cool. Sorry, I am changing the Go Live notification for tomorrow's Pride Month thing. It says Pride Month, Trans Lives Matters, and say yay. Which will be further explained tomorrow. I'll save all the Pride Month stuff for tomorrow. So I am here at this thing because we're going to talk. Nothing political today. Today is our final... hold on. Get in the stream manager. Thank you. Today is our final locker series for 1 month. 1 whole month we will likely not have a locker series. If we come in and play 2 streams a week, we may do a Pride Month and a locker series, but that's an iffy. Starting tomorrow, we will be focused primarily on Pride Month content. That includes wearing only the Pride Month random loadout I have chosen. That will all be explained tomorrow. That's one of the first things we're going to do, explain the loadout. The Pride Month will be focused on talking and chatting and being a talk show or chat, sort of like a blog / chat show if you want to come in and chat. Focusing on LGBT, queer issues, Pride Month 2023, political issues we're facing right now with the completely fascist Nazi GOP attempting to, well, put transgenders down and then remove the rest of our rights from existence. Their involvement of the evangelist Christian terrorists that created the anti-gay laws in Uganda, and so on and so on. We will go slow. We will hope to span out enough issues to make at least 1 week a month. I'm sure we will because they continually attack us. We'll do current issues. We'll look at past events. We'll look at famous queer people. We'll look at queer fictional people that are important to us gamers and otaku and movie watchers and shit like that. And hopefully you guys can come in here and celebrate Pride with us. And even if you're not here, make sure you celebrate Pride elsewhere. And if you are allies, you're welcome. Allies, you are important. A lot of people are like, we don't celebrate the allies around Pride, and duh, they're not here to be celebrated, but they're still important to us. We need the allies. Without the allies, we just have us and the people who hate us. So allies, you're welcome. Come, ask questions, chat, whatever about it. I'm part of queer. I am bisexual. I've been bisexual since I was a child. Since before I even knew about sex and sexuality, I knew I liked boys as much as I liked girls romantically. I was always a little stupid romantic kid. So, I'm going to get in and do missions. I'm sorry today I'm doing the streaming stuff, 3D, but thank you. But starting tomorrow, we're going to just do Pride stuff. So today we're going to start Today we're going to go in and do the last of the locker series. We're going to go ahead and go back there. I got into here mostly because if I try to locker series, if I try to talk out in the locker or talk out in the chat room, I've had increasing issue with Twitter silencing music that Fortnite has okayed to stream. So, you know, the DAMCA or DACA or the hell you want to call it is getting worse and worse by the day. Mostly because companies like Twitter are getting lazier and lazier about figuring out what is copyright and what isn't copyright. There's just a taste of some of the random queer content. I already have it all loaded up. But to do what we need to do, we need to go back to, what are we on, 2.4 still? I feel like we're still on 2.4. See if I have any type of memory. Stretch my memory and see if I can remember where we are. I have ADD, it's basically to Alzheimer's. Okay, we did her, we did them. That's all done, that was done. Did we do Midas Strikes? Yes, because we did her. We did her, we changed her around to something like that. I want to say we did him, but not him. I'm pretty sure we did Shadow Archetype. So we're going to move on to Night Gunner. Gunner is a OG skin. Gunner's been around for a while. He's called Gunner because that's how a lot of the names that weren't, that's how a lot of the characters who weren't Ramirez and weren't important to the storyline were called back in Save the World. They were just like something Gunner, something Builder, something, you know, some whatever archetype they are. So yeah, this is Gunner. We don't have a lot of story on him. He's from Save the World, which means he likely came from that dimension into Battle Royale's Flat Island 0 Point. We know that he is somehow related to... Oh, I forgot her name. Let's cheesy real quick so I can come back and do that. That was the end of Chapter 3. Near the end of Chapter 3. It was the war. He is related to a young woman who was in the Battle Pass. And frick me if I remember what season the war was on. Her. What? Hello, get the fuck out of here. Was the war on season 3 too already? I'm pretty sure that she was seen in the trailer with him and they were related somehow. It was just like some kind of side note and probably father-daughter thing going on. I don't know. But they were definitely teaming up together and there was some note on them being related somewhere. It doesn't say on her by any chance. Beloved leader Tango Squadron, that's all it says. Anyway, at some point here, he's either infected or copied by the Shadow Power. Again, we don't know what the Shadow Power is. There's not been a lot of story behind it. It'd be interesting if they take these other powers and set it in as part of the story other than just the darkness from the last reality. Hello, Chi. Let's give Kitty hugs. Chi likes the hugs. He's a good hugger. He's the best hugger of the cats. The only one that doesn't try to struggle and break free and steal purrs. Squeaky will squeal at me if I try to hug her. Mama Cat's so large she's uncomfortable. And... well, not Squeaky Cat. Star squeaks at me if you try to pick her up and hug her. It's like this, oh my god, squeal. She does, why are you holding me? And then Squeaky, aka Elsa. No, wait. Clarissa. Elsa's her mom. Squeaky will actually just actively just sit in your arms but not enjoy it and then run away the moment you put her down. She's a good boy. She likes being held. She's also the chillest cat of the world, aren't you? Are you chill ginger? You're chill ginger. I think chill gingers are just a thing. For cats, at least. Anyway, like most darkness, his clothes, which is actually, I believe, his bomber clothes. I think this is bomber clothes. This might be his OG clothes. Are all blacked out, aside from some white light highlights and his eyes being white. Thunderstorms. Oh wait, it's the actual series though. Shadow series, yeah, we'll just go to Shadow series. Okay, his is this one, I'm assuming? He's got the Llamacorn backpack, Shadow. Did they ever do a Shadow version of Bright Bomber? I know she got a Darkness copy. But, yeah, Llamacorn backpack. It's all shadowed out with white highlights. Light highlights? White light lights? White night lights. What do you mean insane? I'm not insane. Geez, stop calling me insane. Just because I hear my cat talking doesn't mean anything. I don't know if any of these are his. I don't think any of these are his. We'll go ahead and give him these anyway. This might be his. Do we have any shadow gliders is the question. No. We have any shadow falls. No. I know we have shadow guns. Go ahead and continue with this one. This one's the most shadow looking out of all of them. With that, we have quests somewhere. We are going to visit excavation shafts. Oh, so something I wanted to talk to, I forgot to talk to you about. We'll go ahead and talk about it as we go in to our thingy, and hopefully it just hasn't silenced us yet. No ranked, please. I just want regular battle royale. Thank you. So, as you know, in the past 2 weeks, we've had earthquakes opening splits in the earth, and we found out the other day these splits were putting out vines. I have 2 things I think are going to happen. I don't think we're getting an event this season. It doesn't look like we're going to get an event. If we do get an event, it's not going to be a huge one, because I think the change that's coming via the vines is going to be small. Like, smaller than Kevin's CG line up into the sky small. I believe the vines that are coming out of the ground are part of a world transported over with the other worlds that were put together in the Zero Island, trying to come out and breathe, and that is the forest. We already knew the forest was coming, a tropical, like, rainforest, but I do believe that is what we're seeing. We're seeing the forest. And by next season, we have seen some spoilers. It looks like we'll have the forest next season. So my prediction is... My prediction is we're not getting an event this season because there's been absolutely no leaks on the event, which is very odd. There's been more leaks on next season than there is an event, and it's very odd for them to keep it that quiet. And there's been absolutely no talk from Fotnite about an event coming up, and we're like a week away from the end date. So unless they're keeping it very quiet, there's nothing. It looks like the excavation sites we're going to might have to deal with the cracks. So we'll see if they help confirm or deny. I keep reading that today is actually a turnover day for this, so it's going to be a little busy. Oh, I hear it. We're getting an earthquake. He's just doing the missions. I'm going to ignore him. Oh, you want to fight? Dude. I don't know what you're shooting at me with, but holy cow. So we haven't got a lot of updates, or I haven't seen a lot of updates. I'm trying to stay spoiler free. I want to look at the new Battle Pass. Be like, cool. Oh, here comes the earthquake. Now, people I have been following who do like follow these kind of events have been very quiet, but did notice that sea roots. Have noticed that the it's affecting around this area, the middle area, and this is likely where the biome's going to be. We have a new forest up there. Another person predicted that the tropical forest isn't naturally trying to come out from the island, but might have to be doing with the Herald, who is still technically on the island as a tree. So if you go near her, you can hear her energy, so she may still be somewhat alive in there after being consumed by the Chrome herself and then blown up by whoever blew up the fucking island. I want to hear your predictions in the YouTube comments. Did she blow up the island? Did the Chrome blow up the island? Or did one of us blow up the island, like Lee Jonesy? Yeah, this is cool. The fuck? Ooh. I ducked right in time, holy shit. Thank you for that. Why do you have two snipers, man? Oh, that's not a sniper. That's a fucking Cobra. Can't see me, I'm too far away. Haha. More XP just for the hell of it. I don't know what I'm doing. Place 3 seismographs on faults. Fault number 1 is over here. Why? Damn. Taken out by a Maven. Embarrassing. Okay, next skin. Embarrassing, G. I am hopped up on caffeine. And kind of once a week stream is working for me. I'm not huge enough to need to stream all the time, and honestly, this is making it more fun for me to stream once a week. I'll be streaming twice a week this week, but that's not the point. Stop making things points. But I need to go take seismographs on fault lines. Okay. Next up in our locker, we have Mecha Team Shadow. So basically, this is the mecha that got minimized somehow and then got shadowed. It has actually doesn't seem as brightly lit as the others, does it? Is that weird? These guys are obviously white lights, but this one looks like the white lights are more like just silver metal most of the time. Or like there's both. I guess the stuff on his chest is silver metal, but his eyes are lights, and some of the stuff on his arms and legs are lights. Okay, that's what it is. Of course, it's got its jetpack. And its sword. Oh, come on, it can't be right here. I had to look for it, for real. It's swords. Swords. Let's go in. So if there was an event this week, what would the event be? The rise of someone with the jungle? The jungle's rise? The jungle will be coinciding with summer and the next season, but another thing's happening with this next season we'll talk about, we'll talk about tomorrow too, but the beginning of Fortnite's next season is just into Pride Month. I've talked to them on Twitter about this. I mean, they pretty much ignore people on Twitter nowadays. I don't know if they ever actually look at us. They used to look at us all the time. There were suggestions my son made in the game that made it into the game back in the day. I don't think they do that anymore. But just on the in case, guys, as a content, as a streamer, as a player for 6-ish years now, a lot of your players are queer. We're queer. I guarantee you almost none of your players are the damn Nazis that hate us. We need solidarity. And it would do a lot to show a lot. I know you all have given us like a few skins, some sprays, but you should queer the frick out of your next season. You should pride the hell out of Pride Month. There should be something new, rainbowy, or pride flagged around every corner. Your solidarity not also shows the bad, evil people who are trying to eliminate us all that you don't vibe with them, but it helps support a lot of young people who play your game. Right now, young people in places like Texas and Florida the young queers are being told they don't have the right to be queer. It's wrong that they're like that. So when they come on and find a big company or big group supporting things like that, it makes them feel less depressed. A lot of what the GOP is doing to our young queer kids is going to drive up the self-harm rate. Is going to drive up the depression. It's just hate on hate on hate is all the GOP is doing, and it's just going to drive up so much harm. Do your thing and don't be an ass. Being nice to you and you're being an ass. Whoops. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Alright, well that's enough Pride stuff for today. Today we're on Locker Series. Tomorrow we start Pride. I want to use up all my content today. This truck sounds so rough. I will say one thing, Fortnite, wraps, vehicles, come on my dudes, really? Got it. I win. It was a good sacrifice on the part of our robot. The robot story was basically he came from Season X. I'm sorry, yeah, no, Season 9, Neo Season. And he was made to fight the monster that came during that time. Big old event. Good event. A lot of people are still ragging on the last event because it was literally it wasn't a bad idea event, but it used more CG than it needed to. Our fight against the Herald, and again, I said this before, the loss of the island was so impersonal because none of it actually involved us. We put together the new island, but we didn't lose the old island. We were all on the sidelines. You should never sideline us during an event Fortnite. That's just a notice right there. Also, wraps on vehicles. I'm never going to say that to you. Fucking do it. We have vehicle wraps right here. Let our vehicles be fucking wrapped. I'd have such the rainbowest vehicles during Pride Month, but I can't. So our next character loadout for this event, I have to be careful and not do anything on any of the hearted ones because they'll be the ones that'll already set up for Pride. This guy's not one of them. Is Logan, aka Wolverine. I prefer his musculature or human looking form. Wolverine is from Marvel, from several of the Marvel universes. He is also known as Weapon X, and oh fuck, I set down my controller and did that. Oh well, I'll fix that later. He was a mutant. So mutants in the X-Men series are inhumans or superhumans that mutated from original humans. Their genes, I don't know exactly how it works out, but their genes switched on, giving them all different or similar mutant powers. Logan's mutant powers were increased strength, increased sense of smell, and the ability to super heal, and that was pretty much it. However, he was, in the original version at least, I think he's had some changes since then, including like the claw ability before human claws. But in the original version, that was it. He was then turned into Weapon X by, I believe, a Canadian mad scientist who, it was Canadian, right? I'm not crazy. Was it Canadian or somewhere in Europe? I'm pretty sure it was Canadian. Where he had a metallic titanium exoskeleton shoved into him, liquid metal style, that formed around his skeleton and made his skeleton invulnerable. And his body reacted to that by allowing it to, excuse me, build and force out claws at will, which cut through his skin, which healed every time he retracted them, giving him his famous claws right here. Those guys. For a while he traveled and tried to figure himself out because he had no memory of his past or why he was who he was. He just knew that, one of the other things, because of his super healing powers, he ages incredibly slowly. He doesn't not age, he just lasts for a lot longer than other humans would last. Like, he could last maybe for can last. He eventually begrudgingly joins the X-Men and becomes their gruff bruiser member, the scrapper. Gets in the middle of fights. Not really a tank, but fast and strong. So pretty much a scrapper. If we're talking a Marbj. Yes, that was an MMORPG. I'm laughing to stroke. Promise. What is this set? Wolverine set. Is it up here? Oh yeah. His backbling is a little weird. You could unlock it by going to a place and then unlock it again by going back to that place and doing something. It's just this head. I think actually it was unlocked that you could unlock its eyes. Probably eyes. It's just this head of a smaller version head of these robots. These robots were made, I think they're called Centurions. What are they called? Shit, I don't know. But Sentinels. They're called Sentinels. They're made by anti-mutant government groups that make them to hunt down and kill mutants. The whole thing of X-Men is, the reason it draws in people like me for a while is because it has to deal with people being different and not accepted by core society, and then eventually hunted down and eliminated and facing extinction because society refuses to accept them. Which is something the queer community is involved in today. I don't think he has his claws here because they're inside his hands and emote. His claws don't exist as a set. I don't know if he has. Oh, he has a marble glider. So he has two gliders that are going to be marble gliders for him, but we're going to use... I got out of Season 3 one. This one. Oh, is this one hearted? Oh, I can't change it. It's hearted. We'll just use this glider. Whatever. I do believe he has this. It is not my favorite skin at all. It's kind of meh. This is kind of meh. Wolverine skin comes in several different flavors. You get Wolverine. You get classic Wolverine, which is more brown. You see, this is the one most kids in the 90s and later remember. Yellow with blue outsides. This is probably his most famous one. This is classic, so this is from back in the day when he was first made. It has a lot more brown in it. Maybe he was made in the 80s where they really loved brown for some reason. This is his Logan style, and this is his other colors. They were really into metallic colors. I didn't get a Prism for this a lot of this season. And then this is kind of, he's got muscles and hair. You know, a little hot. Bit of a bulge too. So I would give this skin, just because of its number of skins plus this thing, a good old 8, 8.5, probably an 8. I'd stick around the 8. It's good. Not the most impressive thing I've seen, and not my most interesting thing. Again, another just like corporate bring into a series, but you know, not bad. With that, we will go next. Let's go. What is our quest now? We forgot we finished the quest. Okay, we need to talk to people to receive free items. Purchase one new weapon from blah 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 blah. Cabar. Eliminate players. Okay, every weapon. Okay, this. So head out to wherever and see if we can't find a character. And why is that on shuffle? Fucking shit. Excuse my language. I hit the wrong button. There isn't really anything new on the item shop as of lately, I don't think. All the same stuff. Battle Pass. Oh, I have 60. I completely forgot to do that. One here. There. And then Green Lizard. And that's all I have money for right now. Are we not going in? Hello? Preparing. Okay, Aldrich, stop coughing. So we're gonna go out. Boots in a boots. Oh, good God. Chris Christie is running for presidential campaign. Wow. The GOP presidential campaign reads a readout of old, non-attractive, racist white men. You got Donald Trump, the cosplay Hitler. You got Ron DeSantis, the actual Nazi. You got Governor Chris Christie, the boy of the bridge. A who's who of we don't really think they're going to ever be good people ever. Honestly, sadly, Bridge Boy would be the least worst of them all. So if you insist on voting the Nazi Party of America, please vote Chris Christie. I would assume he's the least damaging of that group. It's an assumption, I don't know. Okay, so I need to go find the people. There used to be people in the tower area, but I don't know if she's still there. We received 5 free items. Okay. I know I need 2 keys. You're gonna shoot me with this bad boy. Nobody here? Damn. Something what's her name would be here. Into the icy cave, into the icy cave. Into the icy cave. Shit, nobody here? Wait, there's that guy up top if no one's ever got him yet. Ooh, yeah, please. The fun one to use. Go up top and see if they saw the sniper person. Snipey, snipey butt. I know you're up here somewhere. Shoot, someone's been up here. Hey, are the snowballs not working anymore? I guess not. Yeah, if you haven't heard, they took away my kinetic blades. I'm not super happy about that. Apparently they took away our balls. My precious balls. Okay, I'm supposed to be talking to people, but I can't find anybody. Oh, we're just gonna play until we find someone, I guess. Someone's here. Someone's here. Someone's right here. Hi, snipey dude, what are you doing all the fuck way down here? Two things. I know it's buy things, but I don't know. Oh, there goes spin bars. Also, this happened to be like my favorite companions. Oh man. Oh man, now. It was a gold maybe. Is that you I'm hearing? Bush warrior. I hear a spidey butt. Spider butt. Spider butt. Shooting the webs out of his butt. I'm thinking about how my son watches these things. He's gonna be like, "The fuck are you seeing, Dad?" Lady, your aim is off. Lady, I keep thinking you're other people. Who's that in here? Polar bear! I guess, give me your shotgun. I have no bars, I'm sorry. Like some ammo, please. Ammo's all gone. Someone took the chest. The whatever that is, that thing. Okay, I need to collect bars. Bars, bars, bars. I think 2 of my events are like... If I have still shadow stuff up. Weird. Sorry, did y'all just see electricity? I swear it's also been electric. Oh, it's a thing on my back. III Epsd. Yeah. Stop bouncing the screen, you scare me every time you do that. Who's shooting my sniper? Oh shit. Damn. Good fight to death. Tomb Raider Vultured. Actually, I think she was in the fight to begin with. We'll call it Vulturing. It's okay, I Vulture. Who doesn't Vulture in this game? Yes, I do believe we just unlocked that. Thank you. What are we at? Okay. Same idea. Let's get back to locker. First things first. I thought we set all that, but whatever. Okay. Next up on our list, this is where our giant collection of Marvel comes in. Are we still on 2.4? We get into 2.5 here. No, we're still on 2.4. So 2.4, if you remember, is the season where the World Eater was dropping in to eat the world, or eat the 0 point, technically. Oh god, what happened? And with him came a lot of Marvel characters facing off against him. Wolverine was just one of them. Eddie Brock Venom with no ability not to be Venom, also known as, I think the little version comes as Extreme Venom, regular Venom, Extreme Venom. I really like Extreme Venom for some reason. They're just all the weird vein, the angry tentacles. When Venom came in, possibly just following lead, long before we even had any Spider-Man, isn't it? We haven't had any Spider-Man at this point. Like, we had Venom, but no Spider-Man. And it was a while after the first Marvel set, which was Deadpool set. So Venom came in, probably following everybody else's lead. He's not exactly a hero, but he's not exactly a villain, and he probably isn't a fan of getting eaten by a giant dude. Venom, if you don't know, is a parasite. A parasite from, I have no idea, known as a symbiote. The symbiote parasite lives inside the human or creature it attaches to, usually intelligent creature it can use, and messes with their head, but also gives them superpowers comparable to Spider-Man's superpowers, extra strength, the ability to web if it thinks that far, mostly learned from Spider-Man. Yeah, so on and so on. If you haven't seen the Venom movie series that are coming in, they're actually really good. They're probably Sony's best hero movies. Just saying. And what's his name playing as Eddie Brock is really good at it. And Carnage one was pretty fun. But this is Venom. The Venom in Spider-Man is normally mostly known as Eddie Brock's version of the Venom, where Eddie Brock is infected after Spider-Man gives up Venom. So Venom came to the planet in most of the universes, and one of its first victims is Peter Parker. Peter Parker, in some versions, is just having a bad time, or sometimes he just picks it up on accident. Either way, it ends up into Spider-Man, into Peter Parker, and becomes one with him, becomes his black spider suit, and creates in Peter Parker a darker minded person. Not like evil, but more aggressive, more violent, and more vindictive. If you're watching the SCU Toby Parker universe, and don't ask me which universe that is, Venom turns Toby Parker into some emo goth wannabe preppy douchebag. Don't ask. I didn't make that show. I don't know where this more spiky version of Venom comes from, honestly, but he's cool looking. He's the Venom series? Yep, the Venom series. Who would have guessed? There's a lot more under Vin than I thought. This is Chapter 3, Season 4. Chapter 2, Season 8. Wait, what happened here? That said 3-4. 2, Season 4, there we go. Okay. This is his later one. That came out in Chapter 2 as well? Damn, both Venoms came out in Chapter 2. So this is his. It's a Tindril Tote. It says don't forget the buddy system. It's not entirely clear if this is supposed to be a separate parasite that just represents what the parasite looks like, or if this is supposed to be a parasite putting itself outside the body while still attached. Who knows? This is a proc. They are a complicated relationship. This is the current one, yeah. This is a pickaxe is only usable by him. Nah, I'm not always a fan of these, but like one person only items, but whatever works. It's just his venom stuff molding into a hardened scythe form. They can pretty much mold into whatever, especially on their appendages. So his venom sit doesn't have one. However, his symbiote system later on has this guy. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy actually at all. It doesn't look good to me. It's okay looking. It's basically a reskin of the spider one from the Arachnid series with venom and squishy sound, so it's okay, but not my favorite. If I whip out venom, I prefer to use the laughing backlighter because that looks like a venom thing. One of the venoms has tentacles, not his. So this is again for the later symbiote suit, but he doesn't. The first one doesn't have his own, and this, they're both venom, so whatever. This is just his fall. He's losing pieces of his tentacle, shedding, I guess, shedding like a cat. Imagine that being all over your shirt when it comes out of the dryer. And he has his own emote. So with all of this loadout, this emote, I honestly don't know if he has one of these. No, he doesn't. What we do is what we do. I usually hit the frick is Chaos Agent thing. Ah, gosh darn it. I usually put Chaos Agents wrapped down there because it looks very vintage, but whatever, we're not going to spend time on that. So with these 4 items, missing a fall, and this roar, and regular and spiky skin, and the spiky skin's Spidey looking really friggin' slick. The one that I think is just normal venom and gets all wild up. I'm going to give this one a big ol' 8.5 to 9. He's really well built. In regular form, you can see he's sleek and musculature. You see the muscle divisions. You see the cracks. This is kind of how he looks in most of the comics. In this one, he's constantly moving. Not only is he shooting out weird tentacles, but you can see his muscles flowing. You see it? His muscles are just moving and flowing. His ickiness, venom parts are just moving at all points on every section of his body, even his butt. And I like how in this one it's like this, but in this one he's got like torn tentacles and further reach. Well, it's not really further reach, but it looks like it because of the torn tentacles, torn lips, torn mouth pieces. It looks cool. I'm gonna give this guy an 8.5. He's or 9, 8.5 to 9. He's really well built. He's got lots of good stuff. Yeah, it's another ripoff, so maybe 8.5 of an actual existing character, but it's really well done. I like it a lot. It could have done with its own version of this, but honestly, since we bought the second one later on, it kind of helps. Maybe that was their plan. They didn't have to do this, but I love this. That sounds creepy as frick. And they could have given him some kind of wrap. Yes, the KL Agent's oily wrap does work with it, but tentacles from Venom would have been cool. Wait, does Symbiote have anything? No. with that, we will continue the same quest we were trying to do. Venom says, imagination. I mean, peace. No, yeah. So while conservatives, we have two things to talk about actually right now. Elon Musk, aka Twitter. We know you are editing or censoring Twitter users their shit. So here's the thing. I am good friends with the guy who runs Val Conservatives, aka Conservatives Are Evil. We know each other. We've been in each other's places. I'm not going to tell you who he is because he uses my phone, I use his phone. Recently, he's found out that if he posts enough anti-right stuff, and he calls out enough right-wingers, his app will start crashing on his profile. However, the other day we decided to load my profile and another friend's profile onto his phone to test to see that happen to us. It doesn't. Mine works perfectly. Our other friend, who runs a kind of lewd Twitter profile, which is all his rights, also works perfectly. No issues. That's an oldie. Okay, let's talk about this. So what that means is that since our profiles work fine on his Twitter app on his phone, and only his profile is crashing on that phone, that Twitter, Elon Musk's Twitter, is purposefully crashing his profile on that phone because he posts too much negativity about the right wing. Do you like how I add the CHT for right wing because they're a bunch of Nazis nowadays? I did see a post yesterday that said Republicans are not welcome in the GOP. Libertarians are not welcome in the GOP. The only people that are welcome in the GOP are fascist nationalists. And that is 100% true. If you look at where the Republicans are, the fascist nationalists call them rhinos and then call them rhinos and then kick them out of the GOP. The GOP only has room for the worst of the worst right now. You're not voting Republican if you vote right. You're voting nationalist, fascist, Nazi, Christian conservative. That's all you're doing. This isn't about political values and differences anymore. There is no good left in the GOP. It's pure evil. 100%. You have to come over here, sir. You really, really have to. You really, really, really have to. Can you not fuck off? Please fuck off. I'll fuck it off for you then. I just want to talk to people and get my missions done. You're over here telling me that I can't have no fun. What the fuck? Stop following me, dude. You have problems. I was a different person. Well, they have problems too. They're totally following me. I'm not paranoid. You're paranoid. Who you calling paranoid? Glub. Goo juice. Never forget that goo juice is pretty much made out of glowy radioactive mushrooms. Oh, that's right. All my random stuff is going to be very pride-friendly colored. I can't even tell what that is. Oh, it's rainbow. This is pink and blue for our trans people. I'll go through all the loadouts I have. I think I'm pretty much finished on the loadouts. Yeah, I pretty much finished all the loadouts for tomorrow. I am the Keymaster. Are you the Gatekeeper? Oh, fuck you too, chicken. There's a person up here. You talk to them. Get their permission to shit. Buy what? What is this? Huh. Well, that was a creepy ass noise. A fucking llama. Yeah, fun. Banana for your grace. What was I doing up here? Ow. Oh, I needed the freaking gosh darn mother trucking. That's what I was doing up there. Any duos? Only singles? Boo, I need duos, guys. Okay, and next one is over there. Bush Warrior. Bush Warrior and looting. Gosh darn it. Hey, look. You know what? I want to celebrate that by doing this. Fun. Yeah, man. Or the fuck? Oh. Okay, we need to go into the circle and figure out our next. There it is. Good at 50 XP right there, by the way. I think it's 50 XP unless I'm still glowing. I'm still glowing, so I don't know what that normal XP is. It was 50 XP, right? Or is it? I think it was 50 XP. You freaking fall out of the tree. You cannot. Oh wait. Thank you, llama. I don't want your life. Just your booty goods. Just the goods falling out your behind. Please have a twofer. Well, that's still around. Ooh, two. You used the freaking key. This is why we're on builds, boys. Okay, that one's done. Got eliminate players done. I don't know, I'm not sure Aquatic Warrior will help me out here. It's frozen. Glub, 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 glub. Yum, sugar juice. I'm smelling colors. Still on the same mission, by the way. Might as well load this up. How am I doing? Let's see. There might be someone over here-ish. Usually someone around here. I don't know. Oh. Frick is that noise? Oh, have the regular one. What is that? Okay, to the second highest peak in the area. I'm still not a big fan of the That was Remedy? Well, I killed her partner. I see you. Maybe just out of my reach. Oh, shit. I saw that coming too. I had poor reaction timing on that one. Shot through the symbiote, and it's too late. I don't know how to rhyme that. I don't know where to go from there. And look at me. Okay then. Still got a we still got to talk to other characters. Still got to talk to other characters. Still got a purchase weapon from vending machine and character. I have been purchasing weapon. I haven't been purchasing weapon. I swear I purchased a weapon. Cash register safes, upgrade bench, bars in the single match. Put your mom in a single match. We are at 1 hour 18 minutes. Damn, feel very far for being less than an hour in. Our next, that's cool. We'll do like 3 hours today, huh, guys? And get through as much as we can. We'll try to finish season 4 out at least. With all these Marvel shit. So this is Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. He has no actual alternate costumes other than the fact that his suit can come out. And he's based mostly on the comic version of himself. So we'll say that it seems like Robert Downey Jr. is based on that too. He's a super rich philanthropist. Once upon a time, his family and himself created weapons of war. But once he realized what his weapons of war were being used for and how wrong it was, he became the persona. He stopped funding that and funded his own Iron Man superhero persona, which is never really ever a secret. He like let out the secret, redacted the didn't let out the secret, redacted this let. I think at the end when he started coming out as Iron Man, again we're like, yeah, we know who you are. We know we didn't actually believe the last 10 redactions there, Tony. But this is his suits is just this, and then the two colored ones. Again, I didn't get the Prism one. I was really aiming for this one because his gray one kind of looks like War Machine. Other than looking like that, he can suit up. It gives it sort of the Mark 1, Mark 2 series, whatever you want to call that one. Is it just Iron Man? It's just Iron Man. Man, back when they called their sets just whatever their name was. His backbling is this weird laser tech stuff that comes out when you're shooting in account skills. Because the game totally doesn't do that for you. His... Oh wait, is this actually his? Is this from this season? Yeah, it is. So this is the his some kind of like blade. It's called a Mark 85 Energy Blade. Tony originally designed this one for shaving. Okay, Tony. His glider is actually a jetpack piece that goes along with his suit. Don't think he has a fall. I may be wrong. Does not. Excuse you. Excuse you. I'm pretty sure he got teleported in, so we can go ahead and use the Bifrost Glow in. I know he has one of these. I've used it several times. There it is. Looks cool. Gives this kind of positron glow. It doesn't look well on this, but look okay on the cars if we had vehicle wraps and things other than boats, which don't currently exist in game, Fortnite. It gives it kind of an extra depth and kind of energy glow to the weapons. Doesn't look too great there. Looks okay here. Looks okay here. It kind of looks weird. Looks good here mostly. Weird around the. It gives it kind of a core feeling around the main part of the gun. Kind of weird around the eye part of the gun, but not terrible. Looks good here. Looks great here. Pretty much the best it looks is on this thing. I think we're all loaded out, right? We're all loaded out. Oh, we have more news. What is this? No, shush. I always like this thing where it's like, oh look, my brother's online. Neverwinter. Cyberpunk 2077 and Witcher veterans are forming a new studio that isn't completely trashed by their poor performance in releasing Cyberpunk, though that was one of the best games. That was one of the best games, Chief. One of the best games. You snuggle bunny. You got snuggle bunny. Got that snuggle. I'm gonna have to bring my hand back. Gotta play. Good boy. Don't have that one, but I do have this one. I have that one. What do you got? What do you got, Dark Knight? What the heck? I don't have that one either. Huh, I thought I had that one. Oh well. Looks like I'm just gonna be sitting in the beanbag chair. Okay. Well, there's no reason to go down there. Let's go ahead and go up here again. I usually go down there for kinetic blade, but apparently there's something. I didn't even really understand what the problem with it was. But there's some kind of issue with the kinetic blade that forced them to remove it from all playlists. Now, as we play over here, I can look it up. Why was kinetic blade removed from Fortnite? You gonna tell me what the exploit was? So it was an exploit. Whatever, stop. What was the bug? What was the exploit? Huh. What? How does that even work? I don't understand. Kinetic Blade was removed. There's an exploit that allowed players to eliminate enemies while disconnected from the internet. Or the players disconnected from the internet, and then... So if I'm reading this correctly, you could get in, disconnect yourself from the internet, still move around with the Kinetic Blade and eliminate enemies. Huh, well, that's pretty big. Instead of fixing it, they just bolted it. Ya bastards. It was my favorite weapon. I don't got any kind of sword. Oh, I guess I got the flying swords. They're okay. They're barely usable on the ground. This is a very shiny skin, by the way. I don't think I have any... I don't think anybody's down there. I gotta get the shit down there. Yeah. Get up. Shake your metal booty. So Iron Man in game was actually one of the leads, of course. He always seems to be a lead. during the whole event. Where'd you go? Come back here. Where did they go? Did they die? I thought they may have died. Ollie, X3, do we have any people here? Oh, I can replace that with that and go flying around. Okay. Doesn't seem he'd have that anyway on his sensors. Llama. I know if I can find her farm. That farmer lady's still around here somewhere. I don't remember where her farm is at all. Damn. What happened to my thing? Oh, right, I looked at the kinetic blade and then I closed it. There, I'm back in. Okay, Locker, we'll go look at your stuff. Stop yelling at me. Happy? Oh, wait, I need to look at my lizard too. Oh my god, I didn't need to hit that. Stop. Okay. Our next on our list is this guy. We're not changing his suit because he's part of the, with his prism stuff, he's going to be part of the Pride thing series. He's a god, so there's no telling that he is, well, he has eyes for ladies. There's no telling that he's wholly straight because he's a god. They may not have the same references some of us mortals do, especially the white light religion guys. But this is a Thor. Thor is supposedly the Norse god of thunder. In the Marvel universe, it's more like the gods were just superpowered extraterrestrials, right? Interdimensional extraterrestrials, some shit like that. And some superhumans and technology advanced humans, including even Iron Man, can go toe to toe with them. So they're not like too super powerful. In fact, Thanos wiped the floor with them. So yeah. Good for me, holy crap. I'm gonna just assume his stuff is Thor, but it's Marvel anyways, it should be right here. Yep. This is his backling, his Herald's cloak. Honestly, this should change. Default, silver, gold, hollow. We're having an issue here. That should change his stuff to... I would equip it like this, but there should be a hollow foil up there now. That's weird. Oh, this is the bottom. Okay, I thought it was up top. I don't know why. So this, I don't know why that's not Pride. Let's see, missed that one. This changes the bottom to his prism colors. The foil, the prism foil, rainbowish colors. It says Thor's Herald Cloak. Now, Thor is in lots of Marvels, but in this one he was a specific universe's version of Thor. This Thor, instead of sitting around protecting Earth because of his loved ones or whatever, actually went around with the Devourer and made sure that he to be continued in the universe. Now, the Devourer is a celestial. He has a job to destroy planets, to devour planets, to keep balance. Originally, he just devours planets and the people on them, and everybody dies. In this universe, Thor helps evacuate planets that he's devouring, so it minimizes the death while allowing him to do his job and keep balance. In the other versions, people have figured out how to stop him, but the risk is if you stop the Celestials who created the universe and their job's no longer there, aren't you going to create this weird imbalance? Like this weird, just regular space in his stuff, by the way. And the other ones have these like big nebulas and stuff, but this is just stars in his cloak and his pants. There's one big bright supernova right there, and that's about it. Wait. So this one is only equipable by a worthy outfit. It should be equipable by him, by Captain America, by him again, and then by Lady Thor in the other version. Those are the 4 items that should be the 4 suits that can equip this item. In game, Captain America grabbed this guy and uses the weapon. Again, this is... Oh, this is the Thor outfit. So I don't know if the other one... The other one should be... Anyone who could equip this, or at least all the Thors should be able to equip it like this, but I don't know. Thor should have his own thing. That's Storm. Oh, Thor doesn't have his own thing. Well, Thor normally would have the Bifrost, but I do like the lightning on him. He also has this. It turns them blue. Don't ask. I don't know why. And then it used to be, yeah, if you unblue it, it keeps the electricity. Well, it used to be it keeps the electricity. We'll see. We'll test it. Oh, wait, does he have one lower? Yeah. Excuse me. Holy shoot. Yes, he does. This one. Again, I'm going to just be talking to characters if we get to them. So that used to be back when you did this and then this again. It'd turn off the blue but keep the electricity. I don't see the electricity, but we're not in game, so I don't know. They may have quote-unquote repaired that, though it's not something that really needs to be repaired. Damn, she's so freaking white in this picture. What the hell? So blue with electricity, and if I do it again. Oh, looks like they turned off the electrical. There's something going on my cape. You see that? Like, yeah, they didn't fix the cape part of that, but everything else is fixed. Ooh. You realize how color changing this outfit was. I really should have aimed to get it on the other outfits. Oh well. We'll go over here, I guess. Like, don't move it, move it. Yes. Perfect. Hi. Thank you for that. I needed that. I need one more and then we're good. You always come back over here. I can't hire you, dude. I'm poor. I'm the brokest god in all of goddom. Ooh. I mean, it's the tactical missiles and they let out this guy. Just survivor instinct or just really good luck? It's the latter. It's the ladder that she likes to climb, Hachi. Do you like stop touching my toe beans? I'm sleeping. You're not supposed to be sleeping. You're supposed to be up here playing games with me. You're my gaming partner. Okay. What? What the? Love a noodle? I can use several things. One of them is the one that'll really be useful to me. Do that with that, because I like that. Okay then. Let it rain down on me then. Other than this, I need to focus on... Gosh darn it. Burn down this. Oh, that was a terrible aim. Burn down this. Burn down this. I need to focus on getting, gas station. I need gas stations. Ooh. Get your rainbow blood up that hill, sir. Vinegar grabber spray. Might be someone up there. If there's someone up there, I can finish out that mission. Oh, the sound of roaring waters. I could, like, post something down here and have it watched for a few minutes, count as environmental. I did that one environmental. Did y'all like that? Environmental Fortnite? Nobody's here. I see a bloodless banana. Sir, you are very blue. Where'd he go? Where the fluff did he go? Well, I'm sorry, I needed you alive. God damn, I cannot see this weapon lasting through the next season, honestly. It looks like we're gonna keep grinding levels, but this weapon is way too OP, and it has not been changed as far as I'm aware since its inception. But it's basically auto-aim, so I love it. It's cheating without the cheating. It's cheating that's allowed. They can't get me for auto-aim if the auto-aim is built in. Ah. Sure. Load it up. Maybe there's someone up on this hill? I don't know. More forests coming through up here. Break out the pines. It's supposed to be a thick forest, like thick with a capital thick. I gotta make fun of someone's hips by saying thick, but that seems mean, so I won't say it. I say thicker than my hips, but holy cow, anything's thicker than my hips. Hello, I didn't realize it was that far down on shield. No one sees me. I'm busy. Gas station, at least if no one's raided it, I can raid it. We're open, that's not good. Gosh darn it. I heard her sing. I don't know. Is me getting her in the head, or is she getting me in the head? Okay. God of Thunder down. Oh, hold on, guys. I got a message. Okay, I'm back. Early on Battle Pass. I think I have enough for one more. fun girl or this girl? We'll do this girl. Fun girl or fun girl? Fun girl's like, I'm not fun. Next up we have Storm. I have slight memories of Storm having some gay or bi arc in another thing, but I guess not. I usually research these things before I put them in. This is Storm. Storm has her normal form and her punk form, best known probably for the time she was with that Pharaoh guy who rose. Don't ask. I don't know the X-Men series that well. I like this form though. Holy cow, my throat has gone crap. She has this emote, which attaches a glider to her. Whatever. She did have extra shiny skins. I only got silver and gold. Gold kind of was cool on her, actually, the way they set it up. Storm's backbling is kind of part of her, so I don't know. Is she gonna be Storm? It's gonna be Storm. Don't know if she has other backbling. Nada. So we'll just randomize her backbling then. She has Hand of Lightning. She has the Storm Glider. She has Stormfall, which is already equipped. And lastly, I know she has one of these right here, Storm Set. She has a full loadout. And Thor, I would have given maybe 8, 7, 7.5, 7. 7.5, this is okay. Hers, she has 2 sets, so both of them look really cool. This one is leather, so it shows off her nice backside, shows off her tummy some more. Gives her kind of a punk vibe with a mohawk. The other choker collar. The other one kind of just gives her normal. I mean, she's still got a backside, but she gives her a normal, fully covered look. Still nice looking. Sometimes it's cool. They were never undersexed, their characters in X-Men. Honestly, it does have the best looking, this thing where it just does some of the stuff and all the stuff. Can't really see it. Well, you can see it in the silver too. Cool. I would have, if I would have been able to reskin both versions of the costume, so this would have also had a gold and silver version, but they didn't do that. That said, this one's pretty good. I'd give it about an 8.5 again. It's got a lot of stuff on it, including the emote and special gliders and stuff like that. And a full loadout. It doesn't have a normal backbling, but it gets the backbling from its emote. So, still there. Still counts. I do believe we're still on the same thing. If you're wondering what we're going to be doing tomorrow, it's just going to be talking and playing. Probably a little battle, Team Rumble. So I can play while not paying attention to what I'm doing and talk to you guys. Visit Loot Island? Is that what we're calling the island in the sky, Loot Lake Island? That makes sense. They were supposed to make it to where that island popping in and out was going to be more than just Loot Lake Island, but I mean, I like the reference to Chapter 1's Loot Lake Island, which also showed up in the final-ish seasons of Chapter 4? No, Chapter 3. Chapter 3. But, yeah, it's good. I like it. It's cool that it's there. But I did hear they were supposed to do more with it. any emote that uses a lot of hand movements with this cape will be very interesting since it's attached to her hands. Okay, same things. Yeah, forget no one ever goes down here. Wait, no. There was a... Well, it's too late now. Haven't seen the tornadoes in a while. I kind of missed them. They were cool. I guess the weather's not that unstable on this island, despite the fact that the island is not fully complete and only partially has atmosphere. Partial atmosphere. As those cirrus clouds up there, I thought that was something in the atmosphere. I was like, huh? So let's hash out while we're here the timey-wimey story. I'm using that because Doctor's going to be here soon enough. Of Star Wars Fotnite. Star Wars Fotnite has a very interesting problem with the fact that it is running backwards in time from us. Now, if you take in the Doctor's description of time, there's no flow, cause to flow, beginning in effect, but time itself is just a ball. If that makes any sense to you. That. A big ball of timey-wimey stuff. In that effect, it was easy for extra-dimensional people popping in and out, aka possibly the Star Wars people, to hop in an order of time that made no sense to us. While we're here in 0 Point moving as forward as 0 Point moves in our cider loop. That's an interesting noise. We saw stuff happen in reverse. So if we were to go in order of the time, and if people showing up, if Star Wars is that canon to us, the earliest time they show up would be the Clone Wars. So this happens towards the end of the Clone Wars. Anakin's got a bit of darkness in him. He's seen some stuff. He's been through years of warring with the Separatists. He's not okay. Obi-Wan's seen this rise in him. Ahsoka exists and has maybe left the Rebels by at this point. I do not have something for this. I want to go to this place over here with the sniper lady. Towards the cliffside with sniper lady. Go get her. If I don't get anyone this round, I know where to get them. So at some point during the Clone Wars, they warp into our reality, and they see us for the very first time, and they probably take note of 0 Point. Notice at this point, while Senator Palpatine is in control of the Senate, and they're at war, there's someone here to talk to. You still on about that? Pretty touched your terminal, man. Whatever, man. Touch your terminal. If it's your terminal so hard, it's spat in my face. Alright, yeah. Yeah. So I need benches. I'm pretty sure there's a bench under here somewhere. Excuse me. What is this weapon? It just gives me acceleration? Okay. Okay, I need a friggin' workbench is what I need, and I don't see one. Usually they're marked. I swear there was one here once upon a time. Down below. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm crazy. I may be wrong. I'm losing my voice. Fight going on down here. Okay, then. I'm going to assume that was a bot. So most gas stations have workbenches. Gas stations outside. This one, I guess. This way. Let's go all the way up so we get some actual airtime. Okay, come on, you can drive. You can fly. That's a cool glide. That might be one of the cooler gliders in the game. Freaking hell. Exactly where it is in here. If no one's here, I can get it. Dude, I was sitting still. Oh. Oop. Oh, it only works if I shoot someone? Boo. Nada. Double boo. I know. I'm here for the XP. At this point, I'm not sure what I... I should have stayed in there and grabbed any bars. I didn't even check to see if there are any bars. I got this mostly because I need something to upgrade, and my purple one's too expensive to upgrade now. Did I see upgrade wrenches anywhere? Upgrade bench somewhere over here. What is that noise? Why is there weird mechanical futuristic beeping everywhere near me? What's going on? I gotta get this. Oh, I still don't have enough for that. I call bullshit. Just get all the money. All the money's been got. We're down to 3 people. Can I get a win? I see you. Oh, fuck. There's some weird noises going on. I don't know what those noises are. That was fun. Same quests. What is going on? Oh, it's the trials are doing stuff. 3 of 5 visit named locations in different messages. 1 of 5 and deal damage claiming the capture point. Okay, our locker. What happened to my thing now? Oh, I went to the voicemail, that's what happened. We're at 2:17, so about an hour left. Let's see if we can get past 2-4. Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer are the original herald of the World Leader, the Devourer. He was actually given his powers by the Devourer, so it's partly celestial powers. He's like a half celestial. I believe before he was a celestial, he was a regular humanoid. I don't know what planet he's from, but I believe his planet was devoured. But I believe he was given the ability to become the Herald. I don't know what happened. Well, I don't know if him and this Thanos and the Devourer, Thanos, I say Thanos is Thor, are all from the same universe, or if he's from the original universe and he's just re-dealing with his Devourer problem that he helped get rid of. I believe he's the reason the original like core Devourer and the original storyline went down, because he had the knowledge to take him down, and he joined the good guys to stop him from devouring any more worlds. His backbling is called the Herald Star, a galaxy of potential, one tiny package. It's supposed to show off his powers. Basically, looks like a solar system of stars. Basically, that's what a galaxy is. If you think about it, it's just a spiral galaxy, just a bunch of stars and planets rotating in a single point, which is the black hole. in the center. Break, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. This one says the pickaxe, the cosmic. The pickaxe cosmic? Shouldn't it be the cosmic big axe? His glider is a Silver Surfer board. His fall does not exist, I don't believe. We can just have some zip ribbons for the hell of it. I don't think he has a thing. Well, do I have any silver or metal? Chrome. Chrome. Where the chrome? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do chrome. Why not? And with that, we will take our naked boy here. Oh, I guess I forgot to. Did I rate the last one? Last one was. Oh yeah, I did rate hers. So this one. He comes in only one form. He has no extra colors. I believe he is viable. He's kind of a sexy male. I mean, look at that ass. And build. Naked, mostly. So attractive for Silver Boy. He has backbling. He has everything but fall and that, which detracts from him. But you can mix up things to make it work. I'm not going to say the most impressive, and definitely probably not the most impressive ever bought, especially by me. But I'd give him about a 6.5-ish, 6.5 to 7. Not the worst, nothing impressive. Basically, dummy form looking person in silver with tight abs and gluteus maximus. Got him for Das. Okay. I saw that our fascist dictator Governor Abbott had called a special session, so that I was kind of like, oh shit, what does he want? But usual nonsense. Ragging on non-white people, Britain our borders under a threat. Yada yada. Okay, we'll go down. I believe it was over here where that guy was, right? Oh, we're done with that. We just need to upgrade our weapon, bitches. Well, shit. I don't know if I have enough money for that, so we'll just fall. The worst. Closest gas station. Oh, hello. It's the remainder of that one bowling alley. Hi, Ashley. I don't know if I've seen this yet. That purple. Okay, our money-wise is okay. I think we may be able to upgrade something if we can get in here and fight our way in. Hurl are coming with explosions. reveal. That was a really busy spot. The Herald has been put down. The Herald 1.0 has been put down, I guess. Herald 2.0 is also put down. All the Heralds are gone. Nothing to stop. Thanos are beating whatever now. Thanos, I called him Thanos again. Why do I keep calling him Thanos? Maybe because he hasn't had his own TV movie. This is Mystique. Mystique is a sensual, not really a villain, but she works for Magneto. And somewhat abused mutant. Her powers are to the ability to cop any human's looks and clothes onto her. In the movies, they really upped her sensuality by making her pretty much naked, but she's not like that in the comics. This is her normal wear you see her wear in the comics, just as thin wear. Her power could go over, and it's just inferring that her power wasn't like skin, but was more of an illusion instead of a skin change, a morphine. I got the hiccups now. Good. This is her second form. I honestly don't remember where this is from, but I do remember seeing it in the cartoons or comics or something. It gives her more of a battle-hardy one. I like it more. Where she's got the silver and gold for her. They just silver and gold her items. Not too bad looking, actually. Gold will kind of match her weapons, but I'll go over this one, thank you. Mystique has this skull. Her ability, it's reactive, but anytime she kills, it'll glow. Anytime she kills someone, she has this ability. She'll copy that person's looks. Now it should just turn us into Ramirez. Her weapons are these. You can have them in gold or silver and gray, or blue and silver. I'm sorry, gold and blue, or blue and silver. And you can have a staff or double. I feel like double blade fits her nature more often. She doesn't have a glider. Just go ahead and hit random for her then. She doesn't have one of these either, so we'll just leave that. She does have one of these though. It is... we're not in the right place. It is this one, which shows the gun and then gun forming out into blue. Interesting look. Be interesting how we can drive my car around like that. Fortnite, we keep doing that. Fucking let us wrap our cars, dudes. I don't care what you think about the car's current looks. Let us wrap them. It's why we have the wraps. Honestly, I bought the wraps mostly because they went cool with vehicles. Back when we had the ATVs and the other things that wrapped on. I wasn't a big fan of the boats, actually, when it came to them. I liked them on the ATVs. I liked them on the carts. I liked them on some of the vehicles that did wrap. But ever since we got cars, they don't let us wrap them. And I'm not going to stop calling them out till they let us wrap them. That's just how it goes. Okay, then. Back in, same mission. She was kind of abused as a young mutant and was taken in and cared for by Magneto. That's why she follows him in his kind of more harsh anti-human mutant goal, where it's more of a revenge goal for them. But she's not a bad person, and turns on Magneto on several occasions. And I do believe she ends up being Nightcrawler's mother, if I remember correctly. It shows that she had to give him up to save him, or to protect him from Magneto or something. Do you know? I have a vague memory of that being some storyline somewhere. But since she has that power, we will go ahead and use it and turn into every person we kill. Starting with a person we didn't kill. I'll be interested to see if we stay as Ramirez when we drop out. Using up our phone's battery at the concert. This gas station, shall we? It'll be less full. And this is one of my favorite gas stations. I mean, I like that big gas station's been around with for a few seasons, chapters now. And I have a very good memory and videos somewhere on my YouTube of it being torn apart by a tornado. I believe it's over here in the garage where it usually is. Grab this. This. 3 out of 5. Now I need more money. I hear a freaking key right here. Is it above? Oh, this. For funsies, we'll get this one. The other ones I need to save for, like, actual upgrading. Ooh. Upgrade you. Might be able to upgrade you now. Let's see. She's got quite the shiny booty on her. Got some blue cake. Blue raspberry cake. No, I'm going to have to behave for the next month because I am probably turning off my adult 18 plus content notification, mostly to support queer kids. But I won't be reviewing skins, so that's fine. This is an ox again? Stay away from your mom if I were you. Still sad I don't have no more knives to play with. Is there any reason to even come to the Japanese every year anymore without those blades over here? Maybe one day they'll come back. medicine. How am I gonna find an upgrade bench? Where do I hear that at? Oh, it's right there. This is pretty high-tech looking for a TV channel. Wonder what this is. Some kind of rotation. Possibly supposed to be that ring that broke? Maybe old? I don't know. Or some kind of radio signal. It does have what's-his-name skills on it, so likely something of his. You know, that's tempting, but that just completely throws away the reason I have these guys out in the first place. I got 218, I can do it again, and I only need one more. Oh, change this into another OG. I don't know, could do that. Purchase a weapon from a vending machine and a character. So we need one from a vending machine, one from a character. We need to find someone selling weapons, and we need to have enough money to actually get it. But first, we gotta collect money. Gotta level up for whatever the heck we just did. And I got a new rack. This chest, she had 9 money and some stuff we don't care about. No money in that. Actually, you know what? I don't need this anymore. You'd think there'd be vending machines galore down here. A machine straight ahead of me. shot at, I might be able to buy something. I know, we wasted our money on something I didn't need, but that's the whole point. I need more money. Darn it. Well, that was dumb. Doesn't matter if you're not human. Still a chest cavity there that I obliterated. Spilled your oil all over the place, Mr. Chaos Agent. Where did that second one go? Burn down the thatches. I love this place. There's no use for it anymore. Other than hitting a gong. They got one from the vending machine. I gotta purchase a weapon from a person. Matter, I already have full everything. man. Where'd she get that from? I'm honestly excited for the Doctor Who stuff, but the Doctor Who special doesn't happen till November, so we'll likely not get the Doctor Who stuff till November. You got something new here? Like it. Oh, I completely forgot about that quest. I only have 9 weeks to do it. Okay, this is not in with the season. This lasts for another 9 weeks. I'll be able to get this, especially as the new season comes on. Good, good, good. So I wanted her. She's cool. I bought her a red one for a reason. Okay, we are on 245, so this is likely our last drop unless it's a very quick drop. Dang, I was hoping to get through 4. You know what? Let's do it. Well, no, let's not do it. We had too many. So we won't be getting through 4 unless it's very quick. So this will be our last drop. I got other things I gotta do. I can't spend all day on video games, and we'll spend enough time tomorrow. But we won't be doing Locker series. So the last one for an entire month will be Jennifer Walters. A lot of people will know the name Jennifer Walters because she just had for her own TV show. She is She-Hulk. She has 2 main forms, the regular lawyer, and then the Crimson Jennifer Walter, which I think may turn into... Well, let's see. They may turn into Red She-Hulk. Yeah. I don't know if Red She-Hulk is canon, actually. Then we have Silver and Gold, and actually her clothes do change colors, say different colors when she does it. Looks kind of cool on her. Honestly, She-Hulk in her whole form is kind of hot. But we'll go with normal. Jennifer Walters, I don't remember how she got it in the comic book series. Somehow she was exposed to gamma radiation or exposed to her cousin's gamma radiated blood. I honestly don't remember how it happened in the show. Wow. She needed a blood transfusion or something happened weird. Something happened weird when she had an accident with her cousin in the van, and she somehow got his blood, and she became She-Hulk. If I remember correctly, I may be reading that wrong. But even as She-Hulk, she's not a superhero per se. She wanted to remain as a justice. She still became a superhero despite her wants. Don't think Hulk has any kind of fighter, so we'll leave that. Leave that. She should have one of these right here. For Rendit Viscalarity, which is one of the rare ones that will cover all sections of it. See the rocket screen. If we go to Sniper, the Sniper screen over like the toy. Every part except for some mags are covered. Mags, even some mags are covered. Depending on the gun. And with that, we will do one last quest. I think purchase a vending machine or character. So we need to go to a character that sells weapons, if we can find one. If she marked which locations we haven't visited, I do that, but she doesn't. So we're just gonna go in and play one last time. We're gonna go far away, try to last as long as possible, so we can get the victory royale. Last till 3 hours at least. If we go too quick, we'll come back and do one more. You know, her looks as a Hulk is a little off. Well, I know they wanted to make her attractive. That was the point. But the Hulk has a meaty midsection because he's a lifter. If you ever notice people like the original Thor, not the Marvel Thor, or Vikings, or people who do lifting events, actually have thick midsections because they have to have anti-hernia protection muscles built up in their body. Their body starts building muscle down there to provide protection against hernias, which are a common thing if you lift. I got a hernia too. You know, not fun. Hers looks more like a muscle building person than a lifting person. She still has all the lifting powers the Hulk does. But let's see what's up here, shall we? We'll head to Spire down there, see if they sell new weapons. We're only in the market for weapons from the characters. I remember how upset a bunch of weirdos were that she was working in the show. God, humans are weird. Oh no, a shaking booty. Thank you for your money. More radioactive material will make it only make it stronger, right? Just because it's blue doesn't mean it's not going to be good. Or gamma induced people. Take that, that, and that. We'll head in and hopefully find someone to buy stuff from. So my options tomorrow I'm playing is I'm thinking of running just in Team Rumble for a while, spending about 2 hours for the Pride stream. Nothing too long, nothing too short. Hit Team Rumble, maybe hit some builds over in Creative, hit anything that has anything to do with Pride. We'll talk some tomorrow. Our beginning tomorrow will be our introduction to the series. That should be fun. And that should be fun. Now, I know Polar Butt's somewhere around here, but I don't remember what he sells, and I don't really have a lot of money. Oh, he's not here. Easy. Take it back up. if a player falls in the forest and no one's around to see it, does it still burn on the forest? The answer is why do I keep fighting these people with her skin? What's going on here? I'm gonna do what's her name's thing, didn't I? Did I ever kill someone with her? I don't know. I feel like I did, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm the Hulk. I gotta be super aggressive. Someone up here. Please let me purchase a weapon from you. Please sell weapons. You sell weapons, lady. Oh. You sell disappointment. Oh, sorry guys. I can start to replace you. Oh, thank you. It was my two least favorite weapons in the game. I don't know why the heck they are loadouts in there. Hello? Yeah, whatever. I hate that you don't want to go in there, but I don't know. See if anybody up here. Nobody up here? Huh. Can I get on, please? What's going on there? She's still not over here. Oh. Frick, I don't have enough money. Don't have money now? Nope, 250. Where do you keep all your money, lady? Go up to your house till I find all the money. I see. Damn. We tagged each other, by the way. Okay, it is 3:04, so I'm gonna call it a day, especially since we have time tomorrow to play anyway. Tomorrow we won't have much on the battle stuff to go, but we will be trying to get further and further up on XP, so we'll do what we can on daily quests, on what's left on this guy, on, I'm gonna do that one. Don't force me to play multiplayer, guys. I mean, team stuff, guys. Do this with our solos. Probably some milestones, whatever. So hopefully we'll get up on this before the end, because June 9th is the end, and June 9th is coming up very soon, guys, considering tomorrow is June 1st. What do we got left on here, actually? We only have a few more things left. We have 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175 stars to go. Honestly, not huge on these guys. This is probably the coolest gold skin they've ever had for a while. But I'm not going to be, like, sad if I don't get all these. Just be nice. Next time we show up for Locker Stories will be at the end of Pride Month and the month after. But yeah. We'll continue here at Groot. It'll be a whole month before we come back in here. And finish off Chapter Season 2-4 finally. Heading to Chapter 2 Season 5. Well, don't worry, after next Pride Month we'll continue all the way up, even if we end up in another chapter by that time. But we will also put a year in between two series, so they're not doing it too often. So I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Remember, we're going to be a Pride stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll start off introducing what the Pride stream's about and going into some stuff, and then we'll just decide what we'll talk on from there. If you do want to show up for the Pride stream and talk, go ahead. If you're some anti-queer, trans-hating Nazi or the LGBA hate groups, get lost. Honestly, you're not welcome here. You shouldn't be welcome to America. We should deport your asses, honestly. And will be a lot of that talking tomorrow. Because you people are evil. Pure, selfish, unbridled evil, disguising yourself as some kind of protection, just like the Nazis protected the Germans from the Jews. You're bad people. But if you are part of the Pride family, show up tomorrow, celebrate with us. Show off your own Pride stuff. If you have Pride content, either as a content creator or as a person who makes and sells individual Pride things, Pride pictures, Pride art, Pride stickers, Pride clothing, show up and post your links. Make sure you only do it once per stream, please. I will try to validate your links with a private server. If I find out you're posting spam to bait people, I will turn in your IP address, which I have access to as the content creator here, and hopefully you'll get in trouble for that. Just another way to tail run IP address things, but you guys are usually too stupid to do that. So yeah, show up, celebrate Pride, let's get going. It's going to be very heated and angry. We have to fight for our rights to exist, and that'll be all of Pride's theme. Our rainbow is going to be on fire. Our rainbow is going to be enraged. We're going to get out and we're going to show them just how hard queers can punch Nazis. Peace and out, guys. Fight the good fight.